At long last, it looks like we have a Peggle patch. I've been waiting on this one for quite a while, and it looks like it's got quite a lot of content, so let's dive straight in. New Cruelty is level 16, which is interesting. I don't think I'll be playing it much, but yeah, the horrible looks quite horrible, so that's cool. New forest boss. Okay, that's really interesting. I do like the fact that there's another forest boss. Now we just need another boss on the second floor. That'll be cool, but new forest boss is great. Run summaries. Oh, okay. I like that a lot. That's quite cool. Hopefully that'll be cool. Runs are seeded. Okay, so you can run on seeds and you can copy seeds. That's very interesting. Forest map looks different. Oh, nice. That's actually really cool. Orbs you haven't unlocked yet will appear. Oh, that is amazing. Yeah, good. A lot of orbs were much too expensive, including especially Pebble. I really wanted a Pebble cost decrease, and it looks like all orbs are just decreased, which are definitely worth it because orbs are definitely what you don't want to be particularly buying in the store. A new cursor, yes, I did notice that when I was loading up the game. Alright, so 3 new achievements, which I did notice that I now don't have all achievements. Defeat Betsy, so that should be quite easy. Get 3 brambles stuck in... That sounds quite tough, but I don't exactly know how that works. Win around with 2 eggs in your satchel, that's not too hard. We should be able to do that. Baladroid rework again. Start each battle with bulk equal to the number of orbs in your deck, or 2 times your orb's largest base damage, whichever is higher. Okay, I did like what the old one was more, I think. But very interesting. When effect causes you to gain a circle, gain 2 bulk, and for every turn bulk. So they split up Balan into 2 passives, which I'd say they're pretty reasonable. That's pretty bad. But interesting. Gain 1 Belusion for each stack of negative status effect you can apply to an enemy. So that should be reasonable, I think. Yeah, this is actually one I saw earlier. Enemy spin faction will increase each turn instead of decreasing. Oh, that looks so fun. Which I think it'll probably really need because spin faction looks like it did get hit quite hard with one of the best spin faction hits. Secret Relic Aliens Rock, which we already had an Aliens Rock in game, so don't exactly know what that one's going to be. And then mini boss meetup. Sounds cool, but I have no clue what that's going to be. Balance changes. Looks like Cruci 12 isn't quite as killer for bombs, which is very nice. It was quite disgusting. Cruci 14, max health decrease. Yep, it's solid. It was definitely a big number, so that's nicer. Shields, transparency actually affects shields now, which is amazing. You actually get benefits when popping shield pegs, which is really nice. And shield health has been reduced, good. The shield health was kind of ridiculous. Transparency has been changed. I don't exactly know. Maybe that's a buff to the orb. If the orb is 10, 20, 30 now, that might be interesting. Having the sight is now common. Cool, that means you can start off with it, I think. I mean, access to healing is always good. Yeah, this is what I read. This is really unfortunate, but probably deserved because I liked it quite a lot and it was quite good. You take it and it's basically a guarantor against slime, as well as it helps out for a lot of maps. Betsy's Hedge base damage. Oh, nice. I think Betsy's Hedge was pretty garbage, unless it was like that one specific situation that I have a Betsy's Hedge. So that's good to see. The dragon boss has its health increased. I'm a bit disappointed with this change. I still don't think he's that tough of a boss at all, but it's something. Alright, slime boss should be a bit easier. That's definitely good. It was a very tough fight, so hopefully it's a bit easier now. Yeah, good. Mole looks like it's got quite a bit harder, which should be helpful. Balestra. Oh, nice. So Roundrel can't pick it up. That's a major buff. It probably still sucks, but it's AoE now, which gives him a circle, so it might be useful. Best offense might be playable, who knows. Okay, that's a cool change. Abrasion looks better. Which, interesting, because I thought Abrasion was really, really good personally. But yeah, that's really nice. Rubble is now extra bouncy, which, that's awesome, especially since level 3 Rubble is quite decent. You do actually want the upgrade on Rubble, because the more damage you get out of it, the better. Critical and replenish orb, but no longer attracted to crit. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Cobra Knob damage increased. Thank God for that. Cobra Knob was unplayable before. Hopefully it's what I thought it was like before when I thought it was actually playable. Evasive Maneuvorb damage and Illusion gain buffed. Oh, nice. So that was the garbage orb Roundrel starts off with, and the fact that that might be playable now is very decent. 8% of the board with a minimum of 5 pegs. Okay. That's cool. That's a buff. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, okay. So I think that's probably still good against Ghost, but maybe it's not. Yeah, and then we have this one, which Cookie Healing has been nerfed to 1, which that's a really big hit. Cookie was one of the major sources of healing, and it's definitely much weaker now. Still healing, so it's solid, but definitely much weaker. Recombobulate no longer reduces spawn damage. No longer reduce recombobulate. Huh? That's a recombobulator buff. Don't think I needed it, but that's good. Essential oil is now playable, so that's really good. Some bug fixes. Skip the last enemy, cool. I don't know that one, but it's a good fix. Replenish orb, refresh peg into a temporary refresh. Okay. Bunch of bugs related to resistance knight. Actually, now that we've gone to this point, I've just realized that resistance knight has not been changed, so that's really unfortunate. Wasn't triggering a good slime. Gamblin. Yeah, I noticed that I hadn't had Gamblin in ages. Hagel's hat when Molten Mantle, sure. Pick upgrade takes. Okay. Okay, pick upgrade's now better. Okay. Oh, unique silhouette. Okay, that's nice. Double trouble. Okay, that's cool. Rubber slime now becomes more bouncy when upgraded. That's actually really cool. I like that quite a bit. Yep. And cool. Okay, this is really good stuff, to be honest. There's a lot of really interesting stuff, and I am interested to test out a lot of it. There are some unfortunate nerfs, but hopefully enough has been added that it's just more interesting, and probably Balan is looking the most interesting. So that Balan run was so successful, and there's some new debuff stuff I want to do, and in particular I want to check out the Evasive Maneuvorb, so I'm going to be playing some Roundrel. Starting passive, it looks like we do get a Refiller Buster, which is really quite good. Refiller Buster is just a pretty solid passive. Unfortunately, it looks like we don't get the new boss, which I was really hoping for it. Let's just quickly inventory. Evasive Maneuver. It's now 1-4, it's 12. It goes to 17 and 22. Okay. But it is at 3-8 now at the max level, so I'd say it's actually fine. Still wants to hit a crit. Yeah, it's reasonably interesting. You might keep it in your deck. You're definitely never adding it to your deck, though. It's still just a really bad orb to add to your deck. Oh, I see. So the Spinfection Grubby Gloves were changed, but Spinfection has not changed. Transparency is different, though. Unfortunately, not maintained there. What happened to attack supply Spinfection 1 then? I mean, Transparency 10. That's just Transparency 1 now. Which makes Musk so really good. Wow. Okay, this is, when I read the change, I wasn't fully sure what they did. And now that I'm seeing it in game, it makes much more sense. Let's just quickly check our map. It looks like we are going to go that stuff into probably Shop Elite. Don't think Double Elite is particularly worth it compared. Okay, this is fine. Bramble, okay. Never gives us opportunity to greed, which is always cool. Nice, good stuff. Bit too good, perhaps. Since I was trying to collect quite a bit of cash, whoop, nothing. Wait. Oh, right, no, that's normal damage. I thought I had +3 per upgrade, but apparently it doesn't. Yeah, the new Paladin passive was very interesting. Starting passive, that is. Fresh bandana, insane with refill bust. That's kind of crazy. Pocket sand. Well, yeah, that's a bit less interesting. I think these guys are probably just fine because we have refill buster, but still we're going to take quite a bit of damage. That's what these guys do. Transparency for the first shot is quite good. That is quite unfortunate. I thought it was quite likely that we hit a refresh there, but apparently we didn't. Luckily we do get that shot, which that shot turned out great. A lot of transparency is really good for us, and unfortunately we missed the refresh there. But we get basically Pierce. Always cool, and then they should just die here. Which means no extra hit or not? Oh, no way. Well, that was quite rude. Concentrication. This is just still so bad, right? Like 44. I guess it's very close to 50. Molliflower art change. Yeah, Molliflower's quite solid. We can build a win condition off of that. Yeah. Crit triggering spam. It's always solid. There's no real reason for me to hit the refreshes, but like that's where I am normally, so I will just aim there. Okay. Well, if I could hit a refresh, that would be good as an alternative option, but I can't, so I will just be doing this shot because I really want to hit bombs. Unfortunate. If I hit the crit, I might have gotten the kill too, but I'd say it's still just more important hitting bombs. Since we're not just trying to kill the plants, although that is the main reason why we are doing it. Alright, and then we're just finishing up with the bombs. Spinny bank. Not as close as I would hope, to be honest. I don't think we're going to be buying spinny bank. It's good, but it's not exactly what I'm trying to do for my first run of the new patch. Talk about not what I'm trying to do. No shop. Quite unfortunate, but we do lose a pebble, which is always ideal. Ooh, spiffy crit. We're getting good debuff stuff going, which should be cool. I do want to do debuff stuff because of the new passives. It's just a question of whether or not that'll be good. No refresh or crit is fine, but a bit unfortunate, I guess. Oh wow, look at that shot. That was just pretty awesome. Alright, Molliflower scaling there. I was going to aim towards the crit if it was possible, but it's not possible, so I'm not going to. Just because that gets our Molliflower procs a bit closer to happening. Yeah, we have Refilibuster, so we are good against specifically this fight. This was actually the fight I was hoping for, literally just because Refilibuster is pretty good. Should hit the crit here, to be honest. Which might come in handy, or may not. Yep, snipe on the back one. Yeah, I think that should be all dead. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Let's try again. This time we'll get it right. No, we missed again. Well, it is still just worth for us to go for it. Because once we hit it, then we can actually continue on to the slime, start getting our debuffs. The stacking exploitable, in particular, very handy. And the bramble, also excellent. Especially if we can actually hit a crit. Damn it. It's quite unfortunate these refreshes are not in good spots. But despite that, we managed to hit it. It's a lot of exploitable. 24 pollution and no dodge. Not much of a surprise. Okay, pocket sand as well, rocking there. Good stuff. We have to deal with another elite, and then we have to deal with slime. So, I guess now's the time I start considering any upgrades or adding any orbs to my deck. Unfortunately, these are not the best. So I'll just see what I get here. More debuffs. You know what, let's just debuff spam. It's not exactly the best, but yeah, it's just not the best. Nothing more to say there. Nothing. That's quite unfortunate. Wow, still nothing. Yeah, that sucks. That is something, however. Boom. Ballad. It's fine, but yeah, I guess it's pretty good, sure. We'll just take it, upgrade it. No shop is very unfortunate for our cash expenditure, so spending it on a ballad instead is probably just fine. Oh, come on. I need the cash, but I also need the health. Minotaur here. Depends what debuffs we land, really. That's all it comes down to. That was a bad shot. Really bad shot one. Okay. Let's shoot Ballad. Did we just get Bramble? As long as we keep landing good debuffs, we are going to be fine. If we don't keep landing... Oh no, we're fine. Yep. Good stuff. That really was just ideal then, wasn't it? We will upgrade the Ballad one more because early Ballads against Slime should just trivialize the fight. And then we get Duplication Potion, which is a really good way to make sure we get lots of crits. Like, a really good way. We have a level 3 balance, so we can afford to get a bit more cash. I see. that's cool. Let's start landing our debuffs. Just a bit more damage. And he just has a bit more health. Yeah, that is a bit scary, a bit more health to be honest. But with all the extra crits spawning, we'll see what we can do. That is 10 exploitable already. I think that's the best debuff for us to be hitting. Which is kind of good then. Like literally just double damage there. I thought that was a good shot myself, but I didn't want to hit the crit, apparently. Another ramble. Yeah, okay, these refreshes are just not helping, are they? Filibuster. Alright, give me my crits now. So it's really a 110 with a lot of increased damage, shall we say? Yeah. That is indeed a lot of increased damage. Oh, Shuffle. Yeah, Shuffle's pretty good, yeah. So that is increasing the hits. We're just going to wait to see where the shop is first, and then we get a defresh potion too. Defresh potion, Shuffle, Kinetic Meteorite. Sure. Yeah, sure. It does completely cancel out Fresh Banana, which is a bit on the unfortunate side, but I think it's just worth it. Okay. Ballad, so let's just... I mean, hitting the refresh is ideal, right? Always. Ideally, we want to rely on the refill of us damage too. Okay. And that actually pierces as well, which is very cool. Nice. Good stuff. Let's just hit that refresh and then bounce immediately out, I guess. It's fine, it's fine. I'm not losing too much health yet, right? Oh, you're joking, you're joking. That is unfortunate. Boom. Somehow we didn't hit that bomb, but it's fine. So that converts more crits on the board, but they're temporary crits, so like, do I really care? We're definitely just going this way. Yeah, so I need healing, apparently, because... Okay. I mean, these guys are just really good at destroying your health, so we'll see what they do. Yeah. Like, actually, fuck off. God, Roundrels is so bad. Okay, so... Mirrors is something. Got a bunch of refreshes. They deal a ridiculous amount of damage. We don't hit our crits. Why are we piercing, by the way? Are the debuffs applying first? It's actually interesting if the debuffs are applying first. Because if the debuffs are applying first and then applying transparency, then it makes sense to pierce for minimal damage like you did just then. That's actually interesting. Don't know how much it matters. I would love it if you would hit a crit, thank you. 42. It's very rude. Adding temporary refreshes to the board is not handy for us at all. Apparently I'm just forced to heal because we are just getting absolutely drained of our health. Jesus. I would appreciate it if I could have a respite from having my health drained, but I guess not. Wow, okay. It's actually kind of nice. I was literally going to have to go out of my way to target him. Now I can do it to his friend instead. Good stuff. This is going to be interesting. A lot of pegs activated, but none exactly where I want them. Which is unfortunate, but we should still be able to get a pretty good shot, ideally. No crit hit, but it is nice. Just hit refreshes and bombs, please. Yep, like that. Nice, then we're going to need another heal because that's just how this works. There is a portal geist, so I'll take it. We just need the AoE at this point. I need to press that heal button apparently. We're still just going to die to a random resistance note. That's how these go. My deck has better orbs in it now. Okay, we get this, which I don't know exactly how this is going to turn out, but it shouldn't be too bad. I was really hoping that would hit the crit. No crit? Nice. Well, the crit certainly does change stuff for us. Now we can just chill a bit, honestly, because we're going to hit a bomb or a refresh. So, cool stuff. Let's grab a tiny bit more cash. We are probably going to need to heal if we don't want to die to resistance now immediately. So we'll just do that. Which feels a bit silly, but whatever. Okay, Hacklin's hat we're definitely picking. Dodgy Dagger is fine. Honestly, I forgot how much cash we had here. We are just full buying and then deleting that, and now we're actually looking very solid as long as we don't get too screwed over right here. We did not. Okay. So we actually have a semblance of healing here. We have no extra coin generation, so it's definitely not as good as one would hope. It is fine. A lot of reshuffling happening there. We can definitely afford to upgrade those, by the way. I think that'll be quite a solid thing to do. And all of the crit scaling we have is going to work quite nicely with Is This Your Card? Ideally. Whether or not we actually get dodges, not exactly up to me, but seems to be working fine so far. Look, I just want to do a bounce like this because it's interesting. Like the big reason why I took this orb, it's just a very cool orb to be using. We have an extra shot to think about. And also vitamin C. Okay, vitamin C is a great source of healing. Since it's fake healing, obviously, but still pretty good fake healing. I'm going to be taking the shop, it is just worth it, and we do get another remove there, which is 100% worth it. 7 health, who cares? Complex is fine, it's a tiny bit of extra illusion, it's really just nothing though. Sorry, I was just clicking very fast there, it seems. Yeah, that's another shuffle orb. So we just buy it. I'll take this because I'm a bit worried about that, I guess. And then we are... I'm buying this. Do I want to buy a Lucio? Not particularly. Do I even want to buy this? It's quite good, isn't it? It's quite good, but... Yeah, we're just going to buy the Shuffle Orb here, and I don't think any of the other orbs are worth buying. 15 cash for the Shuffle Orb, though. Actually pretty decent. Okay. How did we do this? That's, a lot of... Oh my god. I mean, I'll take it. That's really nice for us. Okay, ideally we dodged the first hit, but I don't think that's going to be happening. Because we didn't get the Shuffle Orb, which I was kind of relying on hitting the Shuffle Orb if we actually wanted to get a dodge. Good news is the Shuffle Orb should be putting in good work, ideally. It looks like they're not actually doing that just yet. Basically, I just need a lot of pollution from them. Kagon's hat heal. We're actually just a bit off of everything, to be honest. I mean, this should be a lot. Ah, 86 by the way. 86% chance. Yeah, like we just didn't have healing. And actually, like, not getting a... I can't even look at the map. Come on. At least let me look at the map. Yeah, like, not getting healing in all of those events actually did just screw us. Like, I thought they were good, but it seems like it was on the unfortunate side. Hecklen's hat, a bit of a blocking. Wouldn't have mattered anyway unless the 7 health mattered. Yeah, we just didn't get enough illusion, apparently. I mean, that was a really fun fight, but, and we actually had some cool stuff going, but it just wasn't enough apparently. The boss battles definitely could have been better. Moving our refreshes was unfortunate, but we weren't getting too much use out of them. So it was just kind of fine. Our deck was very cool. I'm actually quite mad about the fact we didn't get an 86% dodge there. That is kind of crazy.